Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. We are gonna be jumping into the band known as Cerebral with a song called The Bold Cadaver. It's a female-fronted band. I believe it was described as one of the most brutal female-fronted bands in the world, something like that. Like in terms of like, I saw an article from Loudwire or something like that, where I think the ladies left now or something like that. Listen, I did a tiny bit of research just to see what the band kind of was like, and obviously I had it recommended by Mr. Joe Style. I have contacts into my ability to read on screens. It's going to be a little bit weird just because I need to get used to them having them in my eyes again, so it's going to take me like a few days just to get used to that shit. I just came out from the gym, so don't judge any of this bullshit that you see right here, so just like ignore the face move for the most part, and we're just going to jump into this shit. It's going to be interesting to say the very least. Oh my god, that is fucking amazing. It's something that I've been looking for the longest time, ever since I was a fucking teenager. When I heard Angela Gosso for the first time, I'm looking for a female growler who can fucking pull off the deeps and the lows and just to get the orc to connect right, and it's just fucking amazing. Because I've noticed like with a lot of female growlers, they give up. If they start, they get to like a semi-decent, like, you know, like a decent like a decent range in mid, and then they don't bother with the lows or the highs, and it just stays in one kind of place for the most part, and it's just like kind of annoying. Like when you just want to have somebody who can do the whole range, who can go proper brutally deathcore, you know, that really like brutal kind of style, and she's pulling it off perfectly. Her voice is ridiculous, and you can hear it, like, you know, when she's groaning. I don't know how to explain it. It could be these headphones that I'm wearing that are extremely expensive, or it could just be like how I hear music in general, but I can hear the tone to her voice, like behind the growl. I can hear like the female edge to it. I think that's why I'm so drawn towards the female growl style. I think I just love the aggressive vocal style of women, just because of that kind of like higher undertone behind it, while still managing to pull off the fucking lows and growls and everything else. It's fucking ridiculous, and it's awesome, and the lyrics are amazing. Just looking at this is fucking ridiculous. It's just like listening to Prostitute Disfigurement at this point, just from how ridiculously fucked up this message is. So man, let's just jump into the lyrics. There isn't much yet, but you disgust me. The bold cadaver, she is mine. I will lick this rotting cunt. Like, really, man, this is pure Cannibal Corpse, man. This is just like going to Cannibal Corpse and then just basically adding a little bit of like Prostitute Disfigurement into it and just having amazing lyrics. False Messiah, she is Legion. Time has come to burn them all. So the false Messiah, like as if Jesus was coming back, but like a false version of that, something like that. Anyway, and then time has come to burn them all. Them all could mean all of the religious, all of the people following cults and religions and that type of shit, man. So let's keep going. oops, let me go back a little bit. We started this verse right here. Like, if you're wondering where we are, if you kind of got lost in the lyrics, we're here. That's where we are right now. So, because I know brutally death metal stuff is very difficult to understand. Like for a lot of people, for me, not particularly, because I've listened to everything in terms of just like in my life of like I can understand Archspire for fuck's sake, man. Like Archspire kind of gives me a headache whenever I'm trying to break it down because of how fast it is, but I can still kind of get them. Like, normally brutal death metal isn't really my thing. Like, this kind of style, the kind of dying fetus-esque style is not really my thing. I prefer more technicality in the music, but they're doing something different here. They're changing the style around a little bit. Like, I love the different timings. It's kind of like, it's closer to tech death without the technical elements built into it. It's got that kind of like, you know, where it just keeps changing its tempo every so often. And that just keeps it interesting and keeps it amazing to listen to. And just makes you want to just like groove to the music and just to enjoy the fucking brutality of it all. But still, man, I'm going to go back into the lyrics, man. Maggots infesting her hole, devour her insides. So that's basically very self-explanatory. Infesting her hole, I'm guessing the very dirty hole that we shouldn't really be talking about on a PG. I'm fucking joking. No, man, probably infesting like the hole she uses to fuck guys with, and or with maggots wanting to devour her insides, going up that way, and then yeah. And they writhe inside your body. With glee, they eat your organs raw. Makes sense? Bow to me, ripping entrails, severed torso, feel my creed, body dead, fuck the head. So yeah, bow to me, the ripping entrails, everything going, the torso gets severed. You could feel my creed. Like, the creed is like the thing they follow in order to what they do, as in like, this is part of their existence, it's part of who they are, it's part of their mantra, their reason for being, etc. And that kind of thing, and yeah. You were here to die before me. I will consume you. Fuck you. You are dead. In all honesty, the only other song I've heard that's even remotely similar to this is You Cunt by Once Human. And this is just much more brutal. And obviously vocally it's much more impressive. This is fucking amazing to listen to. Then goes into the really deep lows, almost close to the grindcore lows, man, going for the cancer-ridden flesh. It is tore on the floor. Retribution stamp on your face. So yeah. All the lyrics are very, very simple and very, very self-explanatory, but this is brutal death metal. That's how it goes, man. All death metal, generally, when it's brutal, is all about fucking shit up, either literally or with monsters, or whichever way you want to go about it. It's just meant to be pure fucking brutality, but still, let's keep going. That fucking breakdown. That was fucking amazing. I think one of the reasons why she may have left is because the lyrics weren't wrote for her. The lyrics are written for a guy, unfortunately. Like, you know, the way they're written, it's literally about, It's literally written as if it was a guy speaking rather than a female. Like, imagine a female mass murderer, man. There's fucking hundreds of them if you go back and watch a lot of true crime. There's a fuck ton of them. Like, why are you making a female girl to talk about male... like a male dude killing? That's not really how you're meant to be doing it now. It's kind of fucking sexist and it's kind of strange, but... like, apart from, like, it's not really written for her. Her lows are insanity. They're just awesome. They are, like, something to strive to be. Like, if you are an aspiring girl, regardless of your gender... like, take inspiration from anybody that you see, anybody that makes you feel really sickening or, like, sickened by their girls. That's definitely how you need to be with it, because the best girls in the world will make you feel emotions towards their vocals. And if they don't, then the girls aren't quite good enough yet. Until that person can convey what they're trying to say through that growl, through that message, then it's not quite there yet. Like, for me, I want to be, like, a growler, I want to be decent at it, but it's going to take me years because I need to get that fire, that passion, that deepness just to, like, get through it, because, like, doing like, the false chords and trying to get your lows to go low is just, like, one of those difficult things to do. It takes a long period of time to practice it, because your voice matures and deepens over time, and you kind of get used to going lower and lower and lower. It takes... I don't know, it depends on the person, I would imagine, but, like, her, like, vocals are insanity, and any more of it, just more of her voice. Maybe not in this band specifically, just because of how the song was written, but because of, but literally just because of her voice in general. Like, it's not even the band itself, it's just more of, like, what she does. Just, like, the way it's played is decent, like, it's listenable, it's fun to listen to, it's not bad, if you know what I mean, but I just hate that the song was not written for her. It just kind of shows the kind of bullshit side of how some of the more brutally death metal side of metal can be, which sucks, man, but we'll get better as time goes on, hopefully. I hope she's in a much better band place now, so we're going to finish off the lyrics, because why the fuck should we not do that? All of you children lying waiting, you will have your means no more. You are a Marie Curie bitch, colour P, big tits, racist. So yeah, that's basically self-explanatory for what that means. Fuck the skin dome. Literally self-explanatory. To continue, I must sever inches from you. Makes sense. I'm guessing to sever inches from you, like... I was thinking penis when I first heard it, but it could be... anything could be inches, it could be fucking fingers for all I know, but you know. Now you see, death has come for you, and not for me. She is weak at your peak. Trim back the bedsheet, show me your boarding head. In comes junkie mom, she gets fucked up. You are the vermin of this earth, you can't understand it's your time. I decimate your bloody corpse, peeling back your skin, I ejaculate on your face. Lived here, died here, now you're gone. So, as we can see, like, the lyrics are basically standard, typical brutal death, like fucking murdering somebody. That's just standard shit, and most of it isn't even very deep. It's just very self-explanatory, just like in your face bullshit, which is what we all see when we listen to a lot of brutal fucking music. Some people have an affinity for lyrics, and some people don't, unfortunately. Some people just need to work on their lyricism a little bit more, just to kind of get more, not brutality, more words and more double entendres and more meanings into what they're trying to say to make it interesting. And that's why I fucking adore metal lyrics, because you can tell the proper artists from the fake fucking artists who can't really write lyrics and can't really do much besides just try to shock. Shock is one thing that we need in metal, but we also need a bit of talent when it comes to every single side of it, not just the novelty factor of having a fucking amazing female growler. Besides that, it's not really a hate, like, it's a... I thoroughly enjoyed the song, I enjoyed what it was. If I didn't have the lyrics, I wouldn't have kind of like, you know, if I didn't pay attention to the lyrics like I always do, you wouldn't realise it, you wouldn't see how badly they fucked this up. But, like, I adore her vocals, I want to see more, but not in this band. I want to see her away from this bullshit that I've just seen. So, either way, man, have a wonderful day, evening, or night. And I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.